The body control module is like the car's house manager. It doesn't run the engine, but it controls a lot of the comfort and electrical stuff. Power locks, windows, interior lights, wipers, turn signals, keyless entry, security system, dashboard warnings, and sometimes even how different modules talk to each other. When a BCM gets confused or fails, the car can act haunted because multiple unrelated systems start misbehaving. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about 5 signs of a bad body control module. But just before we start, please ensure you've subscribed to the channel. Sign 1. Random electrical glitches that come and go. One day the windows work, the next day they don't. The door locks click by themselves, the interior lights flicker, or the wipers do something weird. BCM problems often feel intermittent at first because heat, moisture, or vibration can change an internal connection. If several body features act up at the same time, especially in a random pattern, the BCM becomes a suspect. Sign 2. Key fob, locks, or security system problems. A failing BCM can cause the remote to stop unlocking the car, the alarm to trigger for no reason, or the car to start and then stall due to an immobilizer security issue. You might see a security light on the dash, or you might have to try multiple times to get the car to recognize the key. Not every key issue is a BCM, but if you've already ruled out a weak key fob battery and you're seeing other electrical weirdness too, the BCM moves up the list. Sign 3. Lights that don't behave normally. The BCM often controls exterior lights and interior lighting logic. Symptoms can include headlights or tail lights not turning on, staying on too long, turning on by themselves, or turn signals that act erratic. You might also see instrument cluster backlighting or dash illumination acting strange. Be careful here. Bad bulbs, bad grounds, or a failing alternator can mimic BCM issues. The difference is when multiple lighting circuits act wrong in ways that don't follow a simple pattern. Sign 4. Wipers, washer pump, or blower fan acting possessed. On many vehicles, the BCM is the traffic cop for wipers and washer functions, and sometimes HVAC commands too. A bad BCM can cause wipers to run when they shouldn't, not run at all, get stuck on one speed, or stop in the wrong position. If your blower fan works only on certain speeds, that's often a resistor or blower module, not the BCM. But if the blower or HVAC controls behave randomly along with other body features, BCM becomes more likely. Sign 5. Communication faults, warning lights, or a dead battery overnight. Modern cars have many modules that talk over networks, CAN bus. If the BCM is failing, you may see multiple warning lights, service messages, or scan tool codes about lost communication with the BCM. Another common clue is battery drain. A BCM that doesn't go to sleep can keep circuits awake and drain the battery overnight or over a couple of days. People replace the battery and alternator, but the problem returns because the real cause is a module staying alive when it shouldn't. What usually causes BCM failure? Water intrusion is a big one. BCMs are often mounted under the dash near a kick panel or in areas where a windshield leak, clogged sunroof drain, or wet carpet can drip onto connectors. Voltage spikes from jump starting, a weak battery that causes low voltage chaos, corrosion in connectors, and aftermarket wiring, remote starters, alarm systems, stereo installs can also create BCM problems. How a mechanic diagnoses a BCM without guessing. A good diagnosis usually starts with checking battery health and charging voltage, then scanning for body module codes and network communication faults. After that, we inspect fuses, grounds, and especially BCM connectors for corrosion or water traces. The key is proving it's the BCM and not a wiring issue. Many BCM symptoms are actually a bad ground, a rubbed-through wire in a door jamb, or a water leak causing connector corrosion. Replacement cost, what you're paying for. BCM cost varies a lot by vehicle. The module itself can be relatively affordable on some cars and expensive on others. Labor can be moderate because it's often inside the cabin, but the big extra is programming. Many BCMs need to be coded to the car, and keys or immobilizer functions may need pairing. That means you often can't just plug in a used BCM and go. Some vehicles allow used modules with programming, many don't. A new or remanufactured BCM with proper programming and a warranty is usually the safer route if the car is worth keeping.